Hello everybody, it's Big Al with some more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. As you see, I am in someone else's account, Sad Eyes. So I am going to take a look at her gear and see what all we can do to improve it a little bit. So, let's get started. I went ahead and I already sent the current configurations into a channel so that we can go back and look at what we have changed. So, for a main formation, she runs Aragon, she runs Gimli, and those are her two damage dealers. Then she runs Gandalf the Grey, and then Frodo. So we're going to see what we can do to improve Frodo's command, get him a little bit higher unit defense, see if we can get some matching set effects on him with the right gear. Gimli, I think there's a way that we can get him a little bit more sufficient, but not 100% sure. Let's see something. I think she already made some changes to this. Nope, but okay. So let's see. I'm going to go into her items first. I'm going to go into Flawless. And when you're doing this kind of stuff, you want to look inside the gear to see if there's anything inside of them that you would want. Okay, nothing in there. Let's see inside the axe. Nope. And I've already done and looked through everything, but I wanted to show you guys a few things. Show you through the process of what I do when I am looking at someone's account and what we do to change that account. I like the Call of the Forest a lot for Gandalf's. It does give decent focus, gives initiative, also gives the unit defense. So that's going to be the one thing that I pull out that I am going to hammer. I don't think there was anything else that I was going to hammer at the moment. So to hammer anything, you have to have it off of the commander. Unequip. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you're hammering for one item. Well, sometimes you have to, because we're also going to be setting up for long term. I mean, we don't want to waste hammers just on one item a lot, but sometimes it's needed. I like to get some command onto Gandalf the Grey, because if you're running Gandalf the Grey, usually instead of Gandalf the White, it's a little bit of a smaller account, so you're going to be using Gandalf the Grey as helping for your tank in a lot of cases. So, and I'm going to start fresh. Let's see. With Aragon, there was nothing I was changing on Aragon. She did a great job with Aragon. But let's go to Gandalf. The things you're looking for Gandalf are focus is the first and foremost priority. You want to get as high a focus as possible. I like to throw on command when I can, as long as there is decent focus. So we are going to put the call on here. Also here, she got a Nordor sword with upkeep. So that's something to keep in mind. We got the Evil Numenor, which will give us the highest focus, so we definitely want that. And then here we want to look at accessories. I'm also looking at my cheat sheet that I wrote up when I was looking. She has this golden pipe that gives the most focus, and then I would have the Numenor that gives also the most focus on him. So that's why I'm going to put that there, and it's another reason why I can be able to use the call when I want to get that extra command, is because I have the two pieces that give the absolute most, and then the Nordor sword gives quite a bit. Now that we got the items that we want, you got to look to see if we can make matching set effects. We can make a set effect with upkeep. Generally speaking, that's not that important, but it is something. So let's do that. Frodo, there's quite a bit of changes I want to do to Frodo. Now with Frodo, you are looking for command and unit defense. So we're going to see if we can increase it. So the Reckoning is the best in slot gold item for the tank. So we have this high elf helmet here. Let's see what else we have. We have the horseman's helm. Okay, gives a little bit less command, but can be refined twice, as we see it. Can be refined twice and be upgraded a little bit. We got the High Elf Hawbuck, which is best in slot purple. But again, let's see. I chose to do the Hawbuck. Yep. With Fortitude. Because we will be able to upgrade it as well. And then for the accessory, let's see here. We have the drums currently, which is 63 and 63 command, 12 unit defense. We got that drums there with Fortitude. We would be able to refine it once, and then if we upgrade it once, we would get it as well. So these are the changes that I have made. And I'm only making the set effects because they are with the right kind of gear. Yes, I'm downgrading from gold to purple, but because I can refine the gold and purple on the helmet and the armor, and then I can strengthen them, they have higher stats than the other ones. So I want to look at this first, and I want to refine. Okay. I just know I wanted to do that. So let's go to... We did Gandalf the Grey, we did Frodo. Aragorn's going to stay the same, but we are going to make some changes to Gimli. And Gimli, we are just making his gear stronger because she does have really good gear for him. We are going to refine the axe. And this is one thing that people do tend to worry about, is refining, strengthening. They feel like they're wasting gold gear. They could be using them on others. But first and foremost, you need to make your main formation as strong as possible. We definitely won't use the Hunter's Guide, so let's strengthen with that. Now we're going to go to that, and we are going to strengthen. We are going to use the hawk. 2 items in, 2 items there. Okay. Now let's go through and strengthen Gandalf. Okay. I'm refining her Nordor sword. And again, when you're strengthening things, you want to use the same items. And that's going to give me a worn out piece back. I will show you in a minute when it comes to the strengthening. This we are going to strengthen with Swan Helm. And the Golden Pipe we want to strengthen with the Orthodox Devilry, which actually isn't a bad piece. It gives some focus, it gives unit attack, it has good command, gives unit defense. So don't automatically dismiss that piece, people. Okay, Gimli's done. For now. No, Gimli's not done. Gandalf's done for now. Let's go back to Frodo so I can finish Frodo first. So, I chose to go from the first Purple Horseman's Helm instead of the High Elf. So, let's refine this. So, I'm going to be refining this twice. We're going to be strengthening it. Okay. Let's strengthen with Arnor casks. I will always use the Brutal Helms to strengthen as well. Okay, so we're going to leave it here for now. So let's see, compared to the High Elf. We got 1 less command on it, but we got 5 more unit defense. I know some people are going to say, well, you lost the initiative too. Initiative's not important on Frodo and Sam. Now we're going to go here. I'm going to start with strengthening. Use up the Warren. Quilted armor is another one that I will always use to strengthen. Let's see what else she has left. I'm going to leave it there for now. If she wants it more, she can put it more. So we changed that from, what did we change it from? Let me go in here and check this. The Elf Paulbach, that's right. So, I did lose a little bit of unit defense. But remember, I gained some with this Purple Horseman's Helm. I am going to refine. I did lose a little bit of hit points, but that's generally okay. But I made I made the 2-piece Fortitude set, which gives an extra 5% physical damage. The Flay set, which isn't that important. So it's kind of a balancing act. Plus the 2 the siege, the health, excuse me, the high elf Hawbalk with siege I used to strengthen Gimli, which is our damage dealer. So because I was able to do the trade-off and pretty much balance out just about the same as far as stats between the two items, but I also gained this two-piece fortitude set, I was able to strengthen Gimli's. So again, it's a balancing act. And we're going to use the fiddle, and we're going to strengthen this once. Do we do everything with Gimli already? Nope. We can do a little bit more with him, I think. Yep. Let's go ahead and we'll strengthen him using these. Oh, we got a warn. So I'm going to use the warn first. I think we're done with the cask. I don't think there's anything else. I could strengthen it with the high elf, but I'm going to leave that for Sad Eyes to decide. This one we have already done. And the Palantir, there is nothing to strengthen with. So let's take a double check. We got everything we need. We have commander damage inside the weapon and the accessory for the damage dealer. We got commander attack on all items. So that's good. Frodo. We have command on the 3 items that it gives us, that allows to have command. We have unit defense on all items. Perfect. Gandalf the Grey. We want, let's see, do we have anything else? You know what? I'm going to strengthen this once with the Black Mace. So with Gandalf, we want high commander focus, which we got there. We got commander focus there. We got focus there. And we got focus there. Commander damage isn't as important with Gandalf the Grey. He does have a damage skill, but with that damage skill, he will never do a lot of commander damage, plain and simple. So it is good to get him with the highest focus, and I'm choosing to put the highest focus item there with the accessory so I can put the command on these two. So for those that don't remember, command, what command does: it helps with your damage received, it helps with your damage dealt, and it helps with healing granted. So Gandalf's getting an extra 55.8% there, and then he's getting also another 3% there. So he's getting almost 60% added on top of whatever the percentage is for his stat. Plus, it modifies. So that's a helpful bit of info. So now let's go into here. We're going to go here, and this is where I have sent the commanders. Okay. I didn't do anything with Aragon because Aragon, she had everything was fine. So let me do this. I am going to share. Let's see. Let's do Frodo first. I'm going to share it to that channel so that we can just go back and forth between the two and see what the differences are. Okay, let's start with Frodo. Here is the old way. It's got 277 command. And let me grab a pen because some of this I am figuring out with you at the same time. Okay, so the old one has 277 command. Let's check out unit defense. 24, 7, that's 31, 51, 63. Now let's go to the new one. So with the new one, she's got 279. So that's an extra 2 command. Plus we're getting the fortitude and the flay. Okay. Let's see here. 24, 12, that's 36, 45, 56. So we actually lost 7 unit defense, but we gained the 5%. Right here we gained the 5% physical damage, and then we also got an extra strengthen inside of Gimli because of the gold item. Okay, so now let's go to Gimli. With the old way, commander attack was 132. Commander damage 29 to 39. That did change. And those are his important skills. So the new one, 30 to 42 compared to 29 to 39. So we gained 1 on the short end, 3 on the high end. Commander attack, we got an extra 146. So that's an extra 14. So that's good. Now let's go to Gandalf. Okay. His focus was 123. His command was 274. So let's go back down here. His command is 314. So that's an extra 40 command there. And focus is 135. So that's an extra 12 focus there. So overall, we have on Gandalf, we've gained 40 command, 12 focus. On Gimli, we gained an extra 3 damage on the high end. We gained an extra 14 commander attack. On Frodo, we gained an extra 2 command, a fortitude set, but we lost 7 command. So that one item we took off of Frodo, we were able to with that 7 unit defense loss on Frodo, we were able to help improve the 2 others. And let's go back to Frodo. That 7 unit defense can be made up right here on both of these. All we have to do is strengthen them one more time. But I am not going to do that because I'm going to let Sad Eyes decide which item she wants to use to do that. Also, we still have this High Elf Helm that she can use to strengthen any one of these 3 gold items that she has. So there's going to be even more improvement. So like I said, let's see here. If we strengthen this one time, it's 3. If we strengthen the high Hawbok, the Spear Hawbok, that's 3. So right there, 3, and we're down 7. She does one of them, she's only down 4, and she's gained the fortitude set. So overall, it was a success with redoing the gear. She's got a couple others that she likes. She likes to use Boromir, which is another commander I like to use. She went with the Dawn here because that gave her the most command in the situation that she was in. She's got the evasive set, which is great. She's got, excuse me, Just like Frodo, she's got command and she's got unit defense. So let's see. Dwalin is going to be her third damage dealer. Yep, third damage dealer. And she's starting to build up on her B team, build up their gear as well. So it's really good for her. She's got a really great start to things. And I want to thank her, especially for letting me into her account and trusting me with it so that I could make a video. So there's a couple options for you. Like I said, you have to balance what you want to do between your whole formation. You're not thinking just one commander at a time. Like with Frodo, I knew I was going to take a small hit, but it was a calculated hit so that I could strengthen, Gimli's stuff. Gimli's raiment with the Hawbuck. And I made the Fortitude set on Frodo as well. And there's also the high elf helmet that she can use, that she can strengthen something, and I'll let her be the choice of that. So I know I kind of fumbled a little bit in this video. Today's kind of a bad pain day for me, for people that know me. So I'm trying to make the most of it. So, as always, make the most out of what you got.